All right, always before leaving Dallas and heading back to Houston, gotta get the fat straws. How's that?
I thought the straw was pink.
Okay. Dude, June 16 just got back from Abilene yesterday. Finally got back to Houston. And look at my weight, 69.35 kilos. That is a very new low. Jeez. Alright guys, it is June 16th. Oh yeah, I already said this earlier. But yeah, it's nighttime now. I'm back from Abilene, Texas. Had a little trip there, and I'll talk about it a little later on. But a lot of things. It was for a tennis tournament, right? And it was pretty. From everybody else's perspective, it's a tennis tournament, okay? But for me, it was. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of things that happened there for me. Some of which involve my family, and there's many other things as well. But yeah, there's a lot of things that happened for me over there, and from my perspective, and Josh is the loopster. He had like an inside look on it because he was with me almost the whole time, and he was like kind of from spectator's view, he could tell me really from an objective point of view what he saw. So there's a lot of stuff that went on. But since coming back from there, I've done a lot of like reflecting about myself, what my values are, what do I care about, why I do some of the things that I do, and just after reflecting about all this stuff, just looking around on my like Google Drive, and nobody freaking screenshot this, but this is my cover letter. Okay, I'm from super far away. This is my cover letter. I sent this to all the high schools that I applied for. I applied for 3 different high schools. One being my own high school that I went to. But this is my cover letter that I sent out, and reading this is very reaffirming in a way, and it's like, I guess, confirming. I don't know which word to use, but yeah, it really, what I wrote in this cover letter, because when I wrote this, like, I'm a freaking pretty honest person, honestly. Wow, that's so redundant. Anyways, I wrote this cover letter, and reading it's like the same stuff that drives me today. It's actually crazy. Like, some of the things that I maybe forgot how to explain, like, it's in this cover letter. So let me just read some of this to you to show you kind of what I was about back then. Because I wrote this originally when I was in college, because we had to write this as our final portfolio, as part of our portfolio. And then I kind of reused it and touched up a little bit when I actually wrote it and sent it out to all the schools. And so it says, let's see, let's see here. Okay, wow, this is, dang, okay, wait. Okay, it says, when I was a high school student, I could feel my tennis coach's genuine concern for not only my development in the sport of tennis, but also for my own personal well-being, both physically and mentally, which was reflected by the improvement of my abilities in tennis as well as my understanding of myself as a person. My high school tennis coach was a role model for me, offering me the helping hand that allowed me to become the person that I am today. I want to give back to students as my coach gave to me. I believe that my positivity and flexibility in the classroom, my passion for the game and the knowledge with the sport of tennis, my experience with students of all ages and cultural backgrounds, and most importantly, my honest desire to help students strive to achieve and believe in themselves would make me a worthy addition to, and then insert high school's name. And then under that it says, my strong desire to help students achieve and believe in themselves stems from my firm belief that every person has the potential to succeed, given that he or she has the conviction to succeed in what he or she desires. And whether I was teaching in an academic or an extracurricular setting, I have never failed to carry this belief with me. And reading this is just crazy because, like, this explains perfectly, like, my train of thought. Like, why do I do some of the things I do? Some of my students will know, and some of my players will know as well. It's like some of the things that I do, it's definitely more than what's required. It's like this things that you just, like, you'd be like, why are you doing this? Because, like, you don't need to put in this much work to get your paycheck, like, you're not getting anything out of this. And this is the reason why I do some of those things, because these are the beliefs that have been with me, like, forever. This is why I wanted to do why I got into what I got into, you know. So it's really just, I mean, it's kind of nice to see this, you know, that like my beliefs and things like haven't really changed. If not, they've only gotten stronger since that time. But it's really crazy. Like this all kind of stemmed from this trip to Abilene. Like you only saw like little clips and, you know, nice highlights and things like that. But yeah, there's a lot that went on, and I've been in quite a reflective and somewhat serious mood since this trip. I don't know how long it's gonna last, honestly, but you know. But just to lighten up the mood a little bit, let's show you this real quick. Hey, just to lighten up the mood a little bit. See this? Before I left Dallas, my mom took 2 of these out of the refrigerator, and she asked me, "Do you want these energy bars?" So I guess I'm about to eat this energy bar. Trey's gonna be the cameraman. Lane's gonna be the I don't know, cheerleader. Sure.
How does it feel knowing we're gonna die when you leave?
Probably kill myself too. It is currently June 17th, 10:44 in the morning. I'm about to go to the gym. Took my pre-workout a little bit earlier. Nothing serious though. It's like just like 50 milligrams caffeine. Just just because it tastes good, honestly, and just to get me a little focused. It's crazy. Because I was so stressed out about something that I had to do, right? Or something that I wanted to get off my chest in a way. And I finally did it this morning. But the thing is like, I didn't really have like last night when I was really like just on my mind. I had to get it off, right? Like like my appetite was pretty gone. I did not eat enough yesterday. But it's like this morning, as soon as I took care of what I needed to do, it feels like this huge weight is lifted off my shoulders, and immediately I'm like starving. Like I wasn't hungry when I woke up this morning because I hadn't taken care of it yet, and then suddenly it's like boom, I'm freaking starving. But I'm gonna wait until after working out to eat, just because I'm drinking some Gatorade. Like this is like half water, half Gatorade. These are my calories for now. By the way, that weigh-in the other day, I can't remember what exactly the weigh-in was. What was it? That's 152.6 pounds. I'm down to 152.6. So I'm afraid I lost a little bit of actual muscle in that weight. But you know what? Honestly, it's not a big deal. Things will get better eventually. But yeah, I'm trying to get my tennis skills up as well. So you know. Freaking Josh, dude! Look at he locked the restroom after he exited. Now I'm trying to pick it. See if he gets it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Now I can never use the restroom. Check this out.
Oh,
Look at
they're
this thing.
coming
Oh, it's
out.
actually, it's
I
a
heard-
glossy. It's not matte anymore. It's like actually glossy.
Oh,
this thing.
Dude, I heard you.
Demo, not for sale.
Oh
What?
boy, you're doing the Insta game.
Heck yeah. Starting to finally get some decorations up in my apartment after 2 years, and check it out. Some stuff from school, man.
Alright, there
Look,
you go.
dude, Junior Johnny Mac and Rafa Nadal. Young Emerson here is going to show us the secret strategy of most WTA professionals. Look at how he really uses his core. Okay. How the legs are really engaged throughout the shot.